Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Thursday, May 6th, 2010. This morning I'd like to go through something that's pretty dangerous, and that is taking code from an input field and actually executing it. Something you probably don't want to do, but the reason I'm going to go over it is that I was asked about this in a chat session yesterday and said I'd do a screencast on it. The basic capability is kind of interesting, but you want to be very careful about what you take because you don't want somebody to be able to type in object gets assigned new, for instance, and execute that, or object memory quit. Having said that, let's put in something safe like transcript cr show hello and another CR, and we'll execute that. And you see I put in HELO because I dropped an L there. So same thing I typed in here appeared there. Now to show you how that works, let's go ahead to the browser and we'll go down to my code example. I'm going to put a link to this in the show notes so that you can get it. And it's a very simple class. We have two input fields, code, which is the code to execute, it's going to be a block closure, and the holder, which is the string we're putting in. So let's go to actions. We'll take a look at create and execute where everything happens, and that is this. I put in the square braces to create the block for you so that you don't have to type that in, but that's a small detail. So I have square brace, self code holder value, square brace, I have a string. Then I just tell the compiler to evaluate that, and that creates the block with no arguments. You could also create a block with one argument, with two arguments, and so on, and then just send value to it, and it executes it. Now again, you probably want to be very careful here. The only reasonable way to do this if you were having any kind of system where you created blocks on the fly would be to allow people to put in something like input. So maybe you want to allow them to put in numbers to plug in or strings to plug in, and you want to check those very carefully to make sure something bad doesn't happen, but you probably don't want people to freeform type in any old thing and just blindly execute it. But power is there if that's what you want to do. All you really need to do is tell the compiler to evaluate something that's syntactically correct as a block, and you've got a block. You can now save that in an instance variable like I am here, or in any other kind of temp variable, whatever, and pass it around, execute it, do what you want. So the power is there, but you need to be very careful about using it. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.